Hello beautiful souls and welcome to my channel. My name is Marianne and I will be reading for Leo today. It's a harvest moon reading that I will be doing a general reading for. The harvest moon is a time where the moon would shine bright, and it was during this time that farmers were able to harvest throughout the evening, which would allow them to actually complete their harvest in a day. Spiritually, the harvest moon lets us know that the things that we have manifested in the spring, we will start to see come to fruition during the harvest moon, which is again on September the 10th. I will use the terms he, she, they, them. Pay that no mind. There is no gender here. It's just energy. Readings are fluid, so if the message found you or you found this message, know that there is something here for you. And as always, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I've already meditated on your cards and I've cleared your space, so let us begin. We will open your reading, Leo, with the Elemental Oracle. We are looking for the energy surrounding Leo during this time of the harvest moon. Overall energy for Leo, please. Overall energy for Leo. Solitariness and beginnings. So I'm going to pull cards for each of these two energies here. Why is solitariness here for Leo? It's a movement toward adventure. Treasures hidden in the shadow. And rising above the fray. Here's why beginnings are here. Rest and renewal. Okay. All right. Okay, Leo. I feel like you've taken the springtime or the summer to kind of, it was a time of reflection for you. It was a time where you've gone inward. And it was a time where you've actually looked at your life up until this point in time. And it truly, this time truly allowed you to go very deep inside. You did some shadow work. Right? And that shadow work was very emotional for you. Some of it was stung, because I'm seeing like bee wings or wasp wings. And this shadow work wasn't only the work of like yourself, it was how other people contributed to your shadow. So the toxic relationships that may have had, some hurtful events that may have occurred that brought you into a shadow phase in the past, where you held yourself, protected yourself, not allowing anybody in. But this going inward and having an introspection of yourself allowed you to look from above, right? So it allowed you to come out of this emotion. So you were able to look kind of like from an eagle's perspective. So from above, and you looked down below and saw it's like as if you were floated outside of your body to see how you were. It's kind of like, this the Christmas story. You kind of were sent back to the past. You looked at the future if you continued down on your path and where you are in your present time. So this eagle eye view that you had allowed you to see everything, gave you a different perspective of who you are, your life that you lived in the past. And all that did, and all that inner work that you have done, is allowing you for an adventure, of a movement forward, right? This movement forward is like, is almost as if it's a beginning for you. It's like this harvest moon is the abundance that you will be experiencing is yourself, is the rising of yourself, right? So this beginner card is like, for me anyway, came to mind, is a hybrid of a magician and the fool. So you are at the beginning of your, and the wheel as well. So you're at the beginning, right? I can't even find my words. You're taking a leap of faith. That's what I'm going to say. You're taking a leap of faith, and you've concocted this whole new imagery of yourself, because now you're moving, right? So now you have the ability to move forward, to take the adventure that you've always wanted to take, and changing your life. And at the same time, you're ending a cycle in the wheel, right? So this is why there's the hybrid of all those three arcanas. The Fool, right, which represents like the beginning of your new self, the completion of their old self, and you being the magician of your life, moving. And because you have been able to look from above and see what parts of you wanted to tweak, because you went inward. And you went so far inward that you actually worked on your shadow self, right? You healed from that. We'll always have parts of our shadow, because our shadow balances the light, right? But this shadow was more of the painful side of it, if that makes sense, right? Also, this introspection, when you look at this new beginning, to get yourself to the beginning, right? To get there, you would have to drop your sword, right? Kind of like drop that protective shield that you've been carrying and walk in and get the rest. And it's almost as if you're being asked to, hey, from this time until the harvest moon, take rest, right? Now that you've done the healing, now that you're ready for the adventure, now it's time for you to rest. So put everything aside, leave it at the gate, and come in and rest, and know that all will be well. It's wonderful. Here for you. All right, Cancer. What our final messages do you have for a Cancer? Karma, cause and effect. And that is card 53. Oh my gosh, I must be reading things wrong. Oh, sorry. There we go. It's 55. Oops. Let me see something first. That's what I thought. 5, 5 is 10, which is the wheel. Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Okay. Again. 5, 5, the wheel. 10. Remember we talked about the wheel. Completion of the cycle. Okay, so we have Karma, card number 55. And that reads, Vishnu is the preserver and protector of the universe and is the supreme enforcer of karma. According to the law of karma, whatever thoughts of energy you put out, you get back, whether this is good or bad. So in order to get what you want, you have to embody and be worthy of those things. It's the concept of what you reap, you sow. So what this card tells me is that now that you're reaching, you're getting to the beginning and you've coming back out, and when you're ready. So this card tells you to leave your sword behind, and then you walk in and rest. And once your rest period is done, you're going to go back out and you're going to take your sword with you. And that sword is going to prepare you for what lies ahead of you as you start from, as you move out of this solitary energy and coming out of it, you're being reminded that, don't forget, you've done all the work. So remember that whatever you put out, you'll get back. And this is just reminding you how to move forward from once you leave the Garden of Venus. So my beautiful souls, thank you so much for tuning into my channel and listening to your message from the beginning straight to the end. I truly appreciate your energy and that you came to visit me today. I hope something resonates here for you. And as I mentioned before, take what resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Just leave it behind. If it does resonate with you, I kindly ask that you like, share, or subscribe to the channel. And by pressing the bell, you'll be notified of my next reading. But it also lets me know that you enjoyed the reading as much as I enjoyed reading it for you. Thank you once again for visiting. Take care of yourself and have yourself a beautiful day. Namaste.